Okay, we are back with attempt number 3. Now we've got Bob Kerman over here in the pilot seat. Looks like Bill has taken the day off, which I would not blame him one little bit. He's kind of been through quite a bit, and so we're gonna give this attempt number 3 another shot here. I lightened up the vehicle just a little bit. I switched out the engine that's in here for a much smaller engine. Hopefully burns a little less fuel. I switched out the our center engine for the more powerful but less vectorable motor, so that hopefully that'll get us a little further. Hopefully we won't have as much problem we did getting into orbit. And I'm just down to 2 of these radial engines. Hopefully that will not cause us a huge amount of issue going forward. And I'm also hoping that these things work the way that I want them to now. So let's go ahead. We've got some throttle up going, and let's go ahead and launch off the pad here. There we go, the solid rocket boosters once again kind of scared the crap out of me there. Oh, shit, we're going to go real early. RCS on just for a second. Let's get this straightened out here. And, oh no, we're having some issues here. We're nosing over way too soon. It's like with the SAS. Keep it steady. No. Crap, we're having issues going right now. We're going way too fast. Cut those off, throttle up. Yeah, we've burned off probably half our RCS fuel now. Pretty close. That was not what we wanted to do. We are also kind of nosed over to the right a little bit sooner than I wanted to, but I'm not going to complain too much about it. Turn RCS on. Let's see if we can get us at least lined up here with the 90-degree mark. Turn that back on. Okay, so we've already begun our turn a little bit sooner than I wanted to. We're heading pretty quickly. We're about to break out of the lowest level of the atmosphere here. We've got 4 engines going. 1 is still waiting to fire off, which will start up here pretty soon. And let's see here. 300 meters per second, not bad. 15,000 meters. Let's check our apoapsis here real quick. It's up to 20,000, 21,000. That'll get us going where we want it to go, hopefully. 400 meters per second. Running low on the old fuel on this first set of boosters. That should cut out here in just a second. We'll kick those loose. And away they go. Alright, so now we've got 3 engines burning. About to drop down to just 1. Oh, turn the SAS back on. Let's see, 46,000. Okay, so we're still gaining altitude. Nice. Let's see what happens to our speed when we cut out these last 2. Okay, we didn't lose nearly as much speed as we did last time, which is good. Actually, we're still gaining speed, which is real good. Okay, so we may have actually kind of taken out some of the problems, taking off that lighter engine off of there, and hopefully this one will kick us up into our orbit. Let's go ahead and go over to 45 degrees here. Since I don't have a gimbling engine there anymore, we're going to have to do this with RCS. And SAS back on. Oh. There we go. Hold on. Hold us steady. There we go. 82, 83. Okay, so we could actually hit an orbit now pretty easily if we wanted to. We got half fuel left on this stage, which is great. Let us take us up to about 90. So let's cut out engines there. Music kicks in. We are in space. It's actually going very well now. Holy crap, just a couple little changes and suddenly we are in a lot better shape than we were last time for the last launch. Yeah, so we've got space debris coming back down over in the ocean. Thankfully, this area out here is just going to get absolutely littered with crap. Okay, we need to make our turn. RCS on. We're going to fire our thrusters here really soon. Stabilizes right there. RCS off. And 30 seconds out, let's go ahead and throttle back up. Stay behind our apoapsis as much as we can. Oh, sticky keys. Screw you, sticky key. I've disabled that thing so many times, and yet, for whatever reason, it keeps popping back up. Okay, stage only. Full throttle. Alright. Gaining some good speed right now. Passing our apoapsis. That's not really what I wanted to do. Okay, so we're losing a little bit of altitude right now. Hopefully, as we start to make our way around the planet, our nose will come back up a little bit. We also need to gain a lot more velocity. We're about to cut this stage out. Goodbye, stage. Engine on. It's a much weaker engine, though. Got me a little bit worried. Let's go ahead and see if we can tilt ourselves back up just a bit. So that's one more piece of debris that's going to land in the ocean. And velocity's coming up, but our altitude's coming way down fast. Dang it. We're losing altitude very, very quickly on this engine. And we are nowhere near being able to make it over the horizon. Well, crap. We may have just had another failure. This video is going to be full of failures of just us trying to get into orbit. Shoot. Yeah. We're gonna lose our altitude pretty soon. We're nowhere near the speed we need to be at. This engine, while much more efficient, is not going to get us where we want to be. I don't think I can even... activate the engine. Oh shit, oh shit. Yep. We just lost it. Oh, that's a hell of a spin. Okay, so this attempt number 3 was also a failure, and yeah, let's not spin like this, guys. Let's not let Bob lose his lunch too quickly. And bring it in. Okay, so not another successful flight. Activate engine. Let's go ahead and activate both of them. And let's take us in for a landing. Are we at least burning? Yeah, we're at least burning the fuel correctly. So we're gonna have to do one more attempt to get off the planet and cut the engines. Let it flip over here. Oh, we're coming down fast. Cut that loose. Cut him loose. Fire the parachutes. And goodbye, space section. Okay. Back to the drawing board once again, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Okay, we are back out on the launch pad on our 4th attempt to try to get to the moon. Yeah, okay, so all I did was I added extra fuel tanks for these right here. Hopefully that'll get us up a little further. I did change out that motor away from that smaller, less powerful motor back to the 200 thrust motor, and that's about it. So here we go. Once again, another take at this. Let's see how far we can get with it, and we will see you guys hopefully in space. Nice and strong start, as we've done in the past. We're spinning just a little bit. That's okay. We're not nosing over, which is important. SAS is keeping us nice and steady. Let's see. We're about to burn out in these first stages here. We are traveling very quickly. Bring the 200 meter per second mark right about now. gyros off, throttle up. 5,000 meters in, so we're good. But now we're slowing way the hell down. What the crap? Well, this is a very, not what I wanted to do. I was trying to keep the throttle under control on the second stage, but I think I may have caused a little bit of an issue. Actually, no, I know what it is. It's because of these extra fuel tanks on top slowed me down. So let's go ahead and go in here, go into stage only. We're still got a pretty good amount of fuel. We are about to break out of this first heaviest layer of our atmosphere. Okay, we're gaining speed now. We're above 12,000, so we should start to gain speed much quicker, which is good. Spin us around here a little bit. Get ready to try and take a look at our apoapsis. It's only 20,000 meters so far. That's because our speed is just not where it needs to be at the moment. That's okay. We'll get there. I know we will. All right, 20,000 meters coming up on it really quick here. There it is. Much faster, 400 meters per second, nice. Let's see, 25,000 meters off the ground, headed up to 40. Now we're getting some speed going here. About to cut off on our current stage. About to cut 2 of these thrusters loose. And away they go. Third stage now kicks in. 60,000 meters. We need to start, we need to throttle back. Not quite that much. We need to be in our turn. Okay, unlock that in right there. We just cut out one of our engines. Throttle up. Oh, we have had a minor collision there. 82. So stage currently, we got a lot of fuel left. We're in kind of a wonky. We're gonna be in kind of a wonky orbit. That's not good. We're really angled a little bit more to the north than I wanted to be. Oh, we're burning RCS. Let's see. We burned a lot of RCS there. That wasn't good. This time I am going to go ahead and let it go all the way up to about 100 before we start to make our full turnover. Okay, there we are. Cut the engines. We're going to drift just a little bit, but I want to go ahead and start my... Let's rotate this thing. Okay, let's RCS. Turn this thing over. Maybe we can adjust our orbit just a little bit by being just a little north of 90 there on the dial. Say right about there. Turn off RCS. And let's go ahead and throttle up again. Okay, still got about half fuel left in this set of tanks. Gaining a good amount of speed. Hopefully, I want to get us up over, with this tank, I want to get us at least up over 1,000 meters per second. I think we can do that. Still gaining on that. Okay, we got to go ahead and throttle all the way up because we're still gaining on our apoapsis pretty badly. Still gaining on it. Dang it. 654. Let's move us back a little bit. Okay, move our angle back so we're right at our apoapsis. We're past it by just a little bit now. Shoot, that wasn't where I wanted to be. Come on, bring us up on speed. about to burn out of fuel here. Okay, so we're at almost 1100 on this one. Oh, shoot. Oh, man, I cut that too soon. Alright, so this should hopefully carry us the rest of the way into orbit. Much faster gain on the speed. Much more maneuverability. Once again, more space junk into the ocean. And burning fuel, 1300 meters per second. What's our altitude? We are at 95. Might still be able to salvage an orbit out of this. 1500 meters per second. This is going to be close. Rocket science is not an exact science when it's being done by me. Half fuel left on this stage. Come on, you need to go faster. 1600. Where are we at? 90,000 meters. Not good, not good. 1800. 1900. Burning out of fuel. Cutting that stage loose. And burning what should be our lander fuel. Okay, so we do have an orbit. Bring this thing out so we actually have a full orbit. And there we go. So now we won't crash back into the planet. Shoot, okay. And we may actually be able to make our moonshot pretty soon here. Okay, so having the two radial engines on there seems to work okay. Which is nice because that saves us some weight. Let's fast forward a little bit here. Get us closer to a moonrise. Alright, which way are we going? Nope, that was wrong. Steady it out. There's the moon. I want to even this out. I gotta get this down to this 90 here. Oh. I'm doing a terrible job. Okay, just stop. Alright. Our orbit did kind of even out nicely, which is good. So let's go ahead and start our burn up here a little bit. More. This is the part that I worry about the most, is being able to push our apoapsis out to make an encounter with the moon and having enough fuel to actually land and or get back. The getting back part's kind of is the other part that's got me worried, is that I've got to have enough fuel to not only land but then take off and try to get back into a trajectory that'll bring us back to Kerbin, because we do have a Kerbin on board. Bob Kerbin, I'm sure he wants to come back at some point. We almost lost Bill on the last one. Well, the last one we actually made it into orbit on. Let's see. Okay, so we're starting to gain some definite altitude on our apoapsis, and that should increase more rapidly as it gets out there. Nice music in the background. Very sci-fi. 2 million. Yep. Okay, the apoapsis is growing much more rapidly now. So we're halfway. was that? 7. And cut. Okay, now for this, for fine tuning, I think I want to use the RCS. 156. I'm trying to bring that periapsis down as far as I can without messing it up. 45, 37, 18. Okay, so that's going to put us in a low orbit of 18,000 meters. Well, it'll be in orbit once we get out there. All right, Moonlander 1 landed. Okay, we may have to. Oh, that's at the launch pad, and then nope, there's a landing. What's Moonlander 1? Did I leave somebody? Oh, did I leave him on the mountaintop? I think I did. Yeah, sure enough, I left him on the mountain. I left Bill on the mountaintop. Let's end this flight so he can not be on the mountain. And let's go back to the tracking station. Okay, sorry about that, Bill. Didn't mean to give you a vacation on the mountaintop. Let's see. Okay, back to that. Moon is going to be coming up. We're going to go ahead and fast forward this here. 100. Let's do 1,000 times. Perhaps is at 22,000 meters. That's perfect. Looks like we got a really weird, wonky swing around it if we don't do anything. Yeah, if we don't do anything at all, we're going to go into a major orbit. Still not quite the one that got us out to Minmus. Yeah, look at that weird clip through. Alright, so, okay, there's our encounter. So now what we gotta do is wait just a little bit longer until we get nice and low over the moon. We'll fire a retrograde burn and bring us into an orbit. We're down to about half fuel, so this is going to be kind of tricky. Oh, slow it down. I still wish there was like a more steady increment from 100 to 1,000 and not just a straight jump. Because I feel like I'm going to fling past it. Let's go ahead and flip over here. And steady up. Very small burn. Bring us into lunar orbit. I want to try and take everything as small as I can on these things because we're really limited on our fuel. Bringing that escape around, so it would be 2 hours and 6 minutes now before we actually left Mooner, our Mooner, well, encounter. It's not really in orbit yet. Let's see. Burn a little bit of RCS fuel here too to help out. Okay, so there's our orbit. Now we gotta bring it down. Okay, things really gotta come down. Three minutes off our periapsis. I know I'm not commentating very much at the moment. That's mostly because I'm focused on trying to make this thing work. I know that how bad my landing skills are that I showed you guys in the last one, and I know that it's going to be an issue. Let's see here. This periapsis is going to get really low because I'm actually pushing myself away from it. We may actually end up. Well, we could actually just end up landing. I'm going to have to really slow myself down to be able to do that. 8,000. Okay, hang on. If I go the way I'm going right now, I'm going to end up landing right over here, but I'm moving way too fast. I don't want to do that. Let's wait till I get back to my apoapsis over here. We'll burn again. We'll see if we can't bring us down. But until then, we're going to have a very close encounter with the moon. Thankfully, it does not have an atmosphere, or else this would be a landing attempt. And where's that at? Still 215,000 meters. I don't like that at all. Okay, so let's go down to 10 times speed. Yeah, we're almost, I mean, we are right off the surface of the moon right now. Can't get much closer than that. I mean, holy crap. You can see the contours. Oh wow, we can actually see all the detail in there. Pretty good. Yeah, that's maybe a bit too close on that one. Let's go ahead and line this back up again. And start up another little bit of a burn here. Really low on fuel. Okay. Lay off the RCS, I think. I say that and I keep pushing the button. Lay off the RCS. 30's pretty low on the RCS fuel. Yeah, because I'm going to have to slow myself down too. Okay, periapsis is going back that way. We're at 9,000 meters. Folks, I think we are going to come in for a landing here. Turn RCS off. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so we now have a trajectory to land. Okay. Oh, this camera is flipping around on me here. So now we need to slow us down. And begin trying to burn off some speed here. What I want to do is I want to try and stay lined up on this green dot, this green circle. Oh yeah, something else I stuck on here just for the fun of it. Where did it go? Yeah, right there. Solar panels. For no real good reason, because the capsule provides power, but I thought, you know what the heck. Wow, we're still going way too fast. Our fuel situation is bad, because I don't know if I'm going to have enough fuel to get off the planet, because I'm having to slow us down so much right now. What's worse is I think I'm headed for a crater. Yeah, we might be headed for a crater. This big giant depression right here, maybe our landing pad. Okay, so we're evening out a little bit. Velocity's down to 280. We're at 7,000 meters. Let's go ahead and deploy the landing gear. Nice little spider design there on the landing gear. Okay, just keep that thing evened up. More thrust, because we're coming down awful fast. This may be a landing only, Bob. You may be here until I send a rescue vehicle to come get you, which was not good. Not what I wanted to do. That's for dang sure. Okay, so we're slowing down. Now we're slowing down a lot. Okay, drop the throttle. Drop the throttle a little more. Still slowing down, drop the throttle a little bit more. So yeah, there's not much gravity here, which is alright. exactly what we need if we are going to try and get out of here and get back to Kerbin. Oh, we're gonna land short of the crater over here, which is nice. I added these lights on for kind of a specific reason. I think if I'm right, we'll be able to actually see them. Well, I really added them on in case we came down on the night side of the moon. But I think we should be able to see them. Kind of help me gauge out where we are. Coming down at 40. We're losing our horizontal velocity, which is something that killed me in practice. I did several more practices off camera, and the horizontal movement just killed me. So definitely got to make sure to try and maintain a vertical movement, stay right inside this little greenish yellow circle. Let's get a little more thrust going because we're coming down pretty fast. Stay lined up. 30 meters per second. Low on fuel. This is where on the moon landing they'd call for a low fuel warning. Mostly because they're if you're worried about getting back, which I really am kind of worried about that. Okay, drop back on the fuel on the throttle. Okay, lights. I think this is the lights. Yep, it looks like that is the lights that are showing up there, which is exactly what I wanted it to do. Okay, let's go ahead and even it up and hit SAS. Oh, we're slowing down too much. 3.6, 3.7 meters coming down. Let's get rid of this horizontal movement here. Okay, that should work. Alright, here we go. We're coming in for a landing. We can see the lights. Do we have a shadow yet? I don't see a shadow yet. 5 meters per second on the down. Just take it nice and easy. Don't overreact. Lights are starting to come together. Okay, I can see our landing point's going to be right there. A little more throttle to reduce. A little less. A little more. A little less. Even us out. And... oh, no, we're going back up. We're going back up. Cut the engines. Oh, we're sliding. We're sliding. Okay, we've landed. We didn't break anything. Engines are off. We have made touchdown on the moon. Bob Kerman, you are the first of your kind to reach the moon. Go ahead and turn the lights off there. But our fuel situation does look a little bit on the dire side. Definitely not where I wanted to be as far as the fuel goes. But you know what? We're here. Let's enjoy it. Bob, let's go for an EVA here. All right. So grab onto the ladder. I need to extend that ladder. All right. There we go. That's awesome. Wow. Look at that. That's cool. The next thing I want to do is extend this ladder. Oh, not that one. Try not to let go. What'd you do? Let go? Why are you doing that? Hang on. Let's just go to the backpack. What are you doing? Bob, what are you doing? You're gonna fall off there. Hang on, get up. You know what? I was gonna have you do a nice lunar landing jump off the ladder. Sorry, my throat kind of choked up there. Bob, what are you doing? Get up. Turn. Walk over to this ladder. Grab that ladder. There you go. All right, let's do the historic jumping off the ladder here, and boom, there it is. You are the first Kerbin on the moon. Take a little walk around here. Nice. Can we see Kerbin from here? Kerbin does not appear to be visible right now. We are on the sunny side of the moon. I don't know if it's sunset or sunrise, to be honest, but that's okay. Let's see. There's Kerbin. Yeah, so Kerbin is actually back over to our... back that way. So we might get to see it at some point. Because I'm gonna let Mr. Bob Kerbin stay here for just a little while. We're not gonna be in too much of a hurry to get back. No resources. Okay, let's flip on the old jetpack and oh look, yeah, there's the jump. Oh wait, oh crap. He's sliding on his face. Suit appears to be attacked. Hang on. Okay. A heck of a slide there. Can you get up? Okay, there we go. Oh, wow. Sorry about that. That was a heck of a slide there. Let's go see, where are we at? Let's just come back in here. We're outside the edge of this crater here. Can we see that crater? Yeah, it's right. Can we go over there? How far away is that? There we go. Okay, here we go. How far away is this crater? I want to see if we can get over here to it. I think we got resources on our backpack. Yeah, we do. So 87%. We want to make sure we got enough to come back. Up this hill. Oh, sticky keys. Damn you, sticky keys. Ah, crap. Sorry, Bob. A little more face slide. It's gonna save us some power. Whoa! Not good. Oh, we're sliding now. Traveled almost a little over a half a kilometer from this lander, mostly on our face. Oh, a little bit of lag. Game's lagging there. It's not good. Sorry about that, Bob. Okay. Stop sliding. Get up. Okay, there we go. That's a long ways out there. That's a little further than I thought it to be. You know, let's head back to the lander because I don't want to get too far away and then run out of fuel. We'll explore around a little bit. But this is, I'm going to stay by because I think I can, I don't know if it, I'm assuming that I can, well, I don't know if I can recharge the backpack or not. Yeah, I can because I remember jumping out on one EVA and flying around, and when I came back out again, it was recharged. So we're gonna stay a little close to home until I can make sure about a few things. But we're gonna explore around. We're gonna leave Mr. Bob Kerbin here for just a little while, and on the next episode, we're going to start planning out a slightly better, slightly more powerful rocket to make a second moon landing. Because I'm still a little worried about getting Bob back. So we're going to do some tests. And folks, this is it. This is the moon. Oh, there's one more thing I forgot. I forgot we have the, crap. Oh, dang it. No, no, no. Wow, not good. Not good. Bob. That's a harsh landing. Oh, watch the helmet. Oh, wow. Okay, he's wigging out now. Woo, okay, there we go. Let's go back. So we've got all those little scientific things on there that I want to mess with too. Let's do one more thing before we call this an episode. Okay, we'll get there on our face. That's something I gotta get used to. I gotta do a little better with the whole backpack jetpack thing here. Because, yeah, we can't just go sliding around on our face everywhere. Okay. Slow it up there. Easy. Alright, get up. Sorry, Bob. Ah, still did terrible. Thought I was going slow enough, and we still fell into it. Okay. One more. Here we go. That's better. Aha. Successful. Whoops. Successful jump. Nice long shadow. Let's get a screenshot of this. Care to turn around there for me, Bob? There we go. There we go. Nice look at the lander from the dark side with the sun over our shoulder. Alright, let's get back in the lander here. I don't suppose I can use these items without being in there. I don't think so. Nope. Okay. So back up you go. Oh, what the heck? Alright, screw it. Jetpack. Grab. Oops. What the jetpack. Oh, we seem to be stuck inside the lander there. Hang on, hang on. Grab. Grab on. There we go. Okay. Back into the spacecraft you go. Now let's take a look at our instrumentation we've got here. We'll extend our antenna. We will toggle this on. We see that we're at 0.16 gravity, so 0.16 of Kerbin gravity. Pressure, we're in a vacuum. Okay. Gravity is at 1.61 meters per second squared. Nice. And temperature is value 0. So apparently we're an absolute 0. Well, we are in space. So, okay, we're going to call this episode. We will see you guys on the next one. Hopefully we'll either get here with another vehicle or we will take Mr. Bob Kerman back home. We'll see what we can do, and we'll see you guys on the next one.